right,
and using nuclear weapons, that situation just cannot happen. You cannot back a nuclear power into a corner.
No,
that's just not an option.
That it's going to happen.
Way too dangerous. It's just, I don't know. We were electing a better caliber of people at one point in this country, dude. Like,
yeah,
like both. Like, and it used to just be it didn't even have anything really to do with parties. Like, both parties understood that, like, you couldn't win a nuclear war. Mm-hmm. Like, all the presidents in the nuclear era, from Eisenhower to JFK to Jimmy Carter to Ronald Reagan, they all knew that you couldn't have a nuclear conflict, that it just was not an option. And now here we've got people being like, well, a small nuclear conflict, like a limited nuclear conflict.
This is hell?
Yeah, if we just let them nuke Kiev, you know.
Right, and then we can respond.
I see a ship.
Get us there.
Zelensky does make me a little nervous, too, though, because I've been reading a little bit more about the Cuban Missile Crisis and about how much Fidel freaked Khrushchev out, because Fidel was like, nuke him now! And Khrushchev was like, oh shit, I gotta talk to JFK because this dude's kinda crazy, like...
Well, I mean, Castro certainly has reasons, given the power dynamic between the U.S. and Cuba at the time.
Oh, yeah, no, it makes total sense. Same thing, I don't blame Zelensky for asking us to nuke Russia first, because what we're proposing is to wait until Russia nukes Ukraine to do anything. So I totally understand his...
But shit, I mean, at least Ukraine is actually, like, beating the Russians. Like,
yeah, which is good, but I do think also makes Russia using a nuclear weapon more likely.
Yeah.
Like, but, yeah, it's just like, I mean, it's the same thing. It's just like, of course the country that's the most under threat is going to be more open to the idea of using nukes.
Right.
But, like, it's the responsibility of the great powers to be like, wait a second, like... We gotta be mature, you know, we have the capabilities of destroying civilization, like...
And not just some of them, all of them.
Yeah.
Maturity is a thing of the past.
That's definitely true.
That's why our channel's named what it is.
Yeah, man, I was trying to think about just, like, the people running for office right now, and it's so weird, man. There's just, like...
Turn away, boy.
No one that I would take seriously is running for office right now. So many celebrities this year, too.
Oh, that's what the fear that we've had for years. Mm-hmm. It was going to become more and more celebrities.
Meme energy, dude. I'm telling you, that's all that matters.
No, you're right. It really is.
In politics.
I think that's all that matters in reality.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's just starting to become like reality just works operating based off of memes.
It does kind of seem that way.
Is that like a freeway overpass? What is that?
Good question.
Look it up, Sage. I want to see that freeway overpass.
Yeah, go check it out, dude. Yeah, what's up with that?
They need to send a lot of
that's the bird up there. The big bird that we saw before.
Yeah, they should probably add another
lane. Those are just bridges.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough like room for commuter traffic. You know?
Yeah,
like, a lot of people work at the bird.
A lot of people work at the bird.
What was that?
Not just the old and sick come to Helheim, so do the criminals. Hell must not draw a distinction between us and those whom these visions are meant to torture.
How do we stop it?
Escape hell as soon as possible.
I'm not
you don't. You just
like
get
you
out.
said in there, it was just an illusion. It wasn't.
No. But it is who you have become of late.
Where do you think most people commute to hell from?
But I'll get us out.
Like where are they living at?
I will get us out. You will follow orders.
But maybe that's not one.
I mean, I guess is it like from one of the other realms?
Yeah, just like, I mean, like, why don't these people want to live in the hell? Is it too expensive?
I mean, think about how much money you'd be spending on
They're coming here for work, like...
Yeah, I mean, this is where all the jobs are, but, like... I mean, they're going to be paying more... Well, not as much down here as they're going to be paying in Germany for these.
Gas is cheaper in hell. Cheaper in hell than Germany.
This is straight up nice.
Yeah, I saw one of them.
Yeah,
stepped away last
this
time.
one doesn't have the shield on the back. I hate that where you're just like,
Oh, they're a little. They are harder to
back
deal
your
with.
back their asses up to you.
Because the time period that this is like, theoretically taking place in, it's obviously doesn't mean history, but like the closest you can get is like in a time before there were Vikings, really. So it's like pre-human Viking civilizations. It meant to be the more mythical and magical world
knights.
before. What's that?
But they got knights, though.
Right. Like there's some version of knights existed already. Well, actually, I was looking at it because in God of War 2, right, Zeus kills Kratos and then destroys Sparta, right?
Right.
At the beginning of 2, and that is loosely inspired by a real earthquake that really did hit Sparta, and so if you actually take like when the kind of pre-Viking time, this is all meant to kind of be happening just before, and then when that that earthquake happened, about 1,000 years almost have passed between the end of God of War 3 and this game. So it's a massive amount of time.
Death has no power over you now.
Well, when did that earthquake happen in
die?
Sparta?
I don't remember the year, but it was.
What is the beginning of the when was Lindisfarne?
Yes.
I think it was 800.
Is it 800?
I thought it was.
Yeah,
Something.
I think that's right, because this is supposed to be taking place, again, the closest you could actually get to real time, because it's not, but the closest interpretation you could get to is like sometime is like 400 something, I think.
Okay.
So it's a little while before there's real like human Viking civilizations.
Yeah, even
The Roman Empire.
Rome hasn't even fallen yet.
We can figure this out. I promise. Trust me. I know.
I really like too how they illustrate Balder's character. He can't feel anything. Not just can't feel pain or death. He can't feel anything. Right?
793, I guess.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, that's generally considered the beginning of the Viking Age.
So this is just a couple hundred years before that. Come on. So like I love this though because Balder is almost like the Norse equivalent of Kratos, right? Seeking vengeance against his parents, his direct parents, for a curse, essentially.
Right.
And then, obviously Kratos didn't let it go. he's kind of in hindsight, he's like, I might have been a bit irrational, but at the time he did not.
Freya is his mother. Why did you keep this
It'd be
from
funny
us?
if they did Roman
you
mythology and
believe
it's
it
all
slipped
like a
my
cheap
mind?
knockoff of Greek
I would not.
mythology. And there's like a fake
Lost.
Kratos there.
I'm sure you have
who's,
no
like, really
reason
on
to keep such a thing a secret.
That would be funny.
There's the boat. We will speak more of this soon.
He's having a good time with it.
Just screaming in the background.
Pretty sure I've seen that guy in the bathroom before.
Oh, I'm sure you
Screaming
have.
guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that sounds like a guy I've seen.
We've all seen Screaming.
Yeah, everybody's seen Screaming Guy. Oh yeah, he's having a rough day. Glitch just a little bit there.
Took him a little bit.
For a bit. Well,
I like how it's like, you are now far enough from Boulder to have this giant battle that you won't notice.
well, he's too busy with his
He is just right over there.
I would kind of enjoy it, like when you finally get on the boat, like just looks around the corner right then, just like shit.
I'll have much to do after I kill you.
I can't.
Who is that?
We must hurry.
That's pretty recognizable voice here. Can I just... Yeah, I can just hop over here.
Do you see that the Russians are shooting down their own planes now?
I saw one of them crash into an
entirely
apartment
sure
building.
this
Yeah,
is
that's a
sea
lot
level.
of
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Mayor started a little panic
Give
during
me
a
space to
training
work.
flight.
It's a good place to have a fire.
Yeah, and so the pilots failed. And yeah, just like careening right into a Russian apartment block.
What can I do?
You have done enough.
County block looked like it did alright, though.
Well, they did build those things to last.
Pretty structurally stable.
Talk a lot of shit about the Soviet Union, but they could build a nice apartment block.
Wow.
Nice meeting
I was
sturdy.
I was gonna say that's not the word I would use to refer to those, but no, they built them to last.
Yeah.
They're solid concrete structures.
Cells are intact.
Well, in terms of video game news, Silent Hill, we're hearing something tomorrow. I mean, that's a pretty big deal considering.
Just bear in mind this
Crazy,
boat can
man.
only
I mean, me and Ulysses sat.
Fierce Temple is
Me,
near the top
me
of
and
a
Ulysses,
tremendous
we stayed up
waterfall,
like
which
till
sadly
like 2 a.m.
down
one night in 2014, trying to figure out PT and like what the fucking like answer was and like how to actually like solve the
It
puzzle.
never was, and it can fly.
We're still thinking it might just be a
Yeah,
pachinko machine.
because
It could just be an
designed
hour-long
to fly.
presentation about
This was not.
pachinko machines.
That's
Nevertheless,
possible.
this is the boat.
No, I mean it does appear to be an actual video game this time, though. I mean, the South Korea like government ratings board even like officially filed paperwork for a Silent Hill game.
Perhaps
So
the biggest
there is a game, whether it's good or not. I mean, you know, I don't necessarily trust Konami very much, but
We'll see where it goes.
yeah. But I don't know. Based on
Chopping it?
based on the stuff I'm hearing, I mean, it sounds like there's potential. We've got the original art director and the original
Just watch.
sound design or sound director back, and rumor has it like a ton more of the original team. Which, if that's actually the case, I mean, I feel a bit more confident in them pulling something off than like if Konami just kind of stuck out kind of a random new team on it. I think that was a big part of the problem of a lot of the
But how are they gonna catch the light?
later games in the franchise was that the Team Silent disbanded after the fourth game, and then after that it was just kind of,
Floating. The heat from the fire.
I mean, it was just kind of one disappointment to the next.
Right. I love how just kind of unrealistic this situation is.
Yeah, that sail is not big enough to maintain flotation.
Yeah, and it's not enclosed.
Stay with the
either.
boat.
Like,
So that feel like a hot air balloon. Is the
We just
worst.
made a huge sky lantern.
well, even a hot air balloon probably couldn't pick up this ship.
Well, it'd be like a Zeppelin, right?
Right.
It's like a magic one too.
Yeah, it's like the Lord of the Rings ship.
Like Treasure Planet.
Yeah, like
There you
Treasure
go.
Planet.
You like that movie, Sage?
Yeah, it's your favorite movie.
I like Treasure Island.
Do you like that robot?
I like Muppets Treasure
Do you
Island.
like that robot? in
What about Muppets Treasure Planet?
I don't think that happened.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. Ask Jim Henson.
You like that movie Treasure Planet, right? Sage?
Yeah, it's your favorite.
I actually don't know that I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
Well, so you
I mean, I
will
know
like.
I know of it, but I don't. think
Yeah.
I've-
Let's put that on. Let's watch that tonight.
Yeah,
That's-
you like
that- no.
Treasure Planet.
no. That's
Why
not,
Come
not?
on, man.
You're not going to give it a chance?
no.
Why not?
Come on, man.
Okay.
What did Treasure Planet ever do to you?
Yeah, dude. Come on, Sage.
It's got treasure and a planet in it.
Yeah, and you just love Michael Eisner era Disney, dude. Like, it's your
Oh, I
favorite.
fucking hate Michael Eisner, dude.
That's not what you were saying.
We all hate Michael Eisner's Disney.
Nah, dude.
I can't help.
You
I
speak
said
for
stay
yourself.
on the boat.
Kratos is just like, you are not fucking doing anything.
I personally think that building a Disney World right on the outskirts of Paris was a great idea, and that the French just love, like, the most obnoxious quintessential American culture right outside of their favorite city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I'm glad we made the French sit through that.
I just,
Questionable financial decision, or no, it was worth it.
oh, they were pissed. They were very unhappy.
Shit, I don't. Oh, wait, there we go.
But dude, you could have built that in literally any other country in Europe, and they all would have been happy to have it. but of course the French were gonna hate it. Like, you couldn't see that coming.
Wait, why am I?
I think we should just demolish Paris and just put up a series of Disney.
That's a good idea, dude. Keep the Eiffel Tower. Keep all the monuments.
Louvre, but like it'll be staffed by like all the fucking
shit
guys
in
like the mascot costumes. So like Donald Duck is security or whatever.
Yeah, and then like we could put like a moving kind of walkway seating arrangement in there, so that you don't actually have to like walk to the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of work. And
yeah,
take a tram to it.
What?
Take like a tram down to it, like
I don't know. Maybe it's more fun than that. Maybe it kind of like it's almost like a
roller coaster. Yeah.
Just
I like that.
Takes you around, and we could put the Mona Lisa in like a holographic frame, so like that maybe she could have like facial movements or whatever. Maybe just something fun, like
maybe throw soup at
maybe you can buy cans of soup and like overpriced cans of soup at the beginning of the ride. Yeah. Like, that'd be a good way to generate extra revenue.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the soup's really expensive these days. It's a soup shortage, so, you can make a quick buck.
Yeah, right. And because people won't be eating the soup, it doesn't have to be, like, real soup.
Yeah.
It can just be, like prop soup. We can put not for...
just brown water.
Yeah, and we put not for human consumption on there so we don't get sued. Like, warning, this is not actually soup.
This is only intended to be thrown in the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
For the express purpose.
And we could put the roller coaster through the Arc de Triomphe, like like it goes underneath it. Like
could it go like around the Eiffel Tower? Like
dude.
That's
it goes up and makes like a loop around the Eiffel Tower and whatever. Like,
and we can have the stormtroopers march through the Arc de Triomphe too.
Ooh, that'd be good, dude. Could you get like a good picture with like Kylo Ren, like right there?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Notre Dame just burned down. We could do something cool with that.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Alex, do you remember this part? I'm trying to remember what the actual.
So you got up here, right?
Right.
Okay. I do. Aren't you just supposed to kick it off?
Well, it's not actually. It's not
like,
cash.
Can you aim at the yellow like that? No.
I don't remember.
Because it's stuck. Wait, it's stuck down there though, isn't it? Like you need to.
Did I not? Did I not do the first part?
Yeah, I think you need to kick it and dislodge it,
and then
you have to
here, and then we have to
from
dislodge it a
spot.
second time.
So you use that elevator to get up after the ship's already.
Okay, so I just went up.
Yeah, you just need to kick the ship loose or whatever.
I can't. You are all over.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait for me there.
I skipped the first step.
Well, I didn't think anything about it until you asked me again. I was like, oh, I think you're supposed to knock the ship loose. Okay, and then you kick it off from here.
Yeah,
okay.
From the
I was like, I remember you're kicking it at some point.
I can help?
Together now.
Did you, Alex, I know you played all three of the original, like, mainline games, right?
Yeah.
Now, did you ever play either of the PSP, like, spin-off games?
I did, because I bought the...
the HD collection?
The HD,
those are surprisingly good, considering.
Yeah, pretty solid. A little more side-scrolly, I thought. Like, the gameplay's a little different, but story is really solid.
One of my favorite, like, moments...
Do not know.
He's lying again. But one of my favorite moments in those spin-off games is you kill King Midas, and Kratos is like dragging him, right? And because this guy's trying to, everything is turning into gold. As he's getting screamingly dragged across the ground by Kratos. That's really funny. Because of course that would be what he would do. Yeah, this sequence, because they blow the fires out, I remember being like, at least mildly like, oh, I gotta really kind of pay attention at least to where they are and what they're doing.
Because then but you can reignite the fire.
Yeah, they don't. If they put them out, they're not like gone. But
Putting out the fire! Fourth line!
There you go. They're trying.
they're just not going to be
Useful.
Well, I can't imagine how successful they'd be considering.
Oh, that's Atreus on the back of that one. I was like, that one's got like a midget on it.
Just Atreus. Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
No, you didn't
try to hook us.
You didn't need that fucking bow right now.
I will free us.
Ah, kill him For some reason, she's been super cuddly today. Extra.
Okay, yeah.
Does she have the license on her collar? Only Gravy has the license tag. Is it like an actual tag, or is it just
No, it's
a
like a
bell?
little dog tag thing. Like a little metal one. It's not Gravy, I'm pretty sure.
No, that's Gravy. No, that's definitely Gravy.
There's no way to tell your cats apart.
There are.
You got like 50 of them, they're all identical. Like, are you
There's
cloning
three.
them?
There
Is
are
that why you
three.
keep saying that you're not getting more cats? Because you got that fucking cloning facility in the next one?
Sage, has there ever been a like
That's probably why they're all female.
there ever been like a cheesy action movie
Uh-huh.
that had like a harpoon kill in it?
Probably, why?
I don't know.
Maybe what's that one with Gary
As long as we
Busey
maintain
and
this speed and those fires don't
Steven
go out, we should be there in
Seagal?
no time.
You think that? I don't remember.
Under Siege?
Under Siege. I don't remember it, but maybe
I
that
don't
one.
think. I just feel like you get some good poon puns in. You know?
Food fun.
Like, you look like you used some poon in this.
Oh my god. Well, maybe if they made a Jason X sequel like I wanted.
I'd watch that. Jason on the high seas, dude.
Well, that was the joke that me and Sage had the other day. Is they make a sequel where it's Jason in the Arkansas, where he goes back in time to each and
I'd watch that.
I think that should be a video game too, honestly, not even a movie. I'd play that. I want to play that. Running around with a machete, fighting like Cyclops.
Yeah. Like killing like.
Oh, they actually put the fire out once.
Is there one of those guys on there? Burn them on the trees.
You think so?
Yeah.
Rotting zombie man on the
mean,
fire?
Well, how fresh is the zombie?
It's probably gonna be a 50 before it's off.
I guess I don't know, because they're
Yeah, these are
draugrs.
frozen zombies, so like.
Well, they're also draugrs, right? So, like, how much of it does draugrs rot like a normal undead?
Probably, but I mean, like, these guys are like flash frozen.
Yeah, so they probably still
Right.
preserve their flavor.
Yeah.
Right, go pick up a couple of draugrs at the Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah.
Like,
Haven't you ever had a Draugr burger?
Oh, no, but it sounds great.
I'll bring you some.
gee. Oh, Ulysses. That's some interesting news for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first time Brazil's election's gotten pretty interesting. The first time I've ever heard a cannibalism scandal blow up
Oh, what?
in a political campaign. But
Go on.
Lula, his campaign put out. They've been like scouring like clips of Bolsonaro over the years.
Right.
And they found a clip of him being interviewed about like meeting some of the Amazon natives or whatever, and then he talked about how they like eat their elders or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and how like they were gonna like do one of these like rituals or whatever, and they were like and Bolsonaro was like, oh, can I watch? And and they were like, well, if you watch, you have to partake in it. And then he was like, you know, out of politeness, I would have eaten the guy, like, but nobody else wanted to, so I didn't go, or whatever. But now there's like a big controversy and kind of political scandal over the fact that Bolsonaro said he would eat a person.
Of all the things Bolsonaro has done, that's not one of the top issues.
It just, I mean, like, cannibalism freaks people out. So people are like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
These rich bitches.
Well, that just sounds respectful of the culture.
yeah.
In fact, it's racist to not eat that guy.
Also, some of the Amazonian tribes or whatever have come out and be like, we don't eat people. So I don't know what you're talking about. But, like...
That does make it weirder. And
If it was all bullshit, that'd be...
Well, maybe the story is true. It's just that he somehow was misinterpreting things, and so somebody else was eating somebody, and he was like saying, "Oh, I'd be into that."
Yeah,
or it could be him just shitting on these Amazon tribes in this interview.
I mean, that's also true.
But I mean,
I'm just thinking he may have really wanted to eat a guy.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like in the clip, he really seemed like he was like, well, you know, it's what they do, and I would be totally fine with like participating or whatever.
Out of a sense of respect.
I was just like, wow, you don't see a cannibalism scandal very often.
That's interesting. But hey, I mean, if you woke up on like North Sentinel Island or something, and the people there took you in, and like, you know, or like helped you out until the ship came by to pick you up, but they were like, hey, you want to try some
guy?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if they're cannibals. I know it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like when he was talking about the Amazon tribes, I was like, I haven't really heard that about the Amazon tribes. The tribes in like the South Pacific for sure do that.
Yeah, that's like more of the
eat their elders and stuff like that. That for sure happens in Polynesian islands. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have no reason. I mean, they might do that in the Amazon. It's not been something I've heard before. I've heard about it happening in Polynesia.
If it is a thing that happens, it's probably among a very small minority.
Right.
Yeah, it's not like a everybody thing.
Well, and it's like there is meat in the Amazon. Like what most anthropologists think is the reason the Polynesian tribes eat people is that meat is such a rarity on those islands that like
when they see something, they go for it.
Well, like, and the idea that it would be a waste, you know, almost. It's not like they're killing. I mean, there are tribes that kill people to eat them, but almost any practicing cannibalistic tribe in Polynesia that still does is exclusively eating wild animals.
Right.
There's another ogre.
Still safe. Rest in peace.
Oh man, did you just run through his pubes?
Don't step out into the back.
Is that like a grass skirt, or was that the ogre's pubes? Dude, I really couldn't tell.
I think it was like fur or something.
Okay.
Alex, were you,
I don't know what that was.
I heard something get knocked down.
I went calves.
Yeah, usually, like,
Yeah, that's just what happens when you got so many of them, you know? Like, when you don't have enough table space...
How do I switch into the Blades of Chaos again? I don't know. Well, it's been too long since I played this
Just
game.
button mash. You almost had it there. I think. I guess you're using the action.
There we
you
go.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't have so many cats, they wouldn't be, like, getting all over the place and knocking shit down.
That's a good point.
Like, I don't even know how you put stuff on tables when he has that many cats jumping around all the time.
That's a good point, man. Ditching the bow.
You don't really need a bow.
Good point. We didn't need that bow.
See, if Kratos had been on the Titanic, it wouldn't have sunk.
It's true.
It is time, my son.
You would have found room on the door for everyone.
Yeah.
I literally can't notice or tell anything that is wrong.
It's Zeus.
He's
God
going
of gods. Fuck you, Dad. I hate you.
Man, like every game about Greek mythology,
Yeah, that's what I
it
was
just be
about
called
to say.
Fuck
This
You
is
Dad.
That's
This is that whole Hades game, yes. Fuck You Dad the game.
Granted, it's a much more lighthearted tone than this.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not nearly as dark.
Come on, we gotta go.
You saw.
There's no time. Look.
That's like a statue. Just ran into it. No, the ale.
Jump.
Hey, Atreus leading the way.
It wasn't much of a plan, but it works.
Well enough.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, the
Right ahead.
humanity.
That was your plan! You're both cracked!
You're
We are
correct.
leaving this realm.
Fuck you.
Now.
Technically, he's
As long
seven.
as we didn't wreck our way back.
Now this is Odin's secret room. We're back in the temple.
What's Odin doing in the secret room?
That's a
Is
good
this where he
question.
keeps all his model trains?
No.
I thought that was a weird thing for Odin to get into.
Model train. As far as I know.
This is Odin's. I'd recognise his atrocious taste anywhere.
I feel it's alright.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice in like a Trump Tower sort of way.
Yeah. Odin's a good guy.
Look at that.
And now here's
Panel
your
about Tyr.
map.
Yeah.
There's your
Greek,
Celtic.
Egyptian, Celtic, and then you said you think that's
He
Japanese.
always has his.
Well, now I can't remember.
Might I have a look?
I thought so. I thought that was.
That looks kinda, it does look kind of Japanese.
Why? What does it mean?
I haven't the foggiest. Isn't that unexpected?
Also kind of looks
Look
like three
clearly
sperms
that's
cuddling.
Tyr. Trapped perhaps magically. But what's that to do with the giants that they should devote a shrine to it?
What about that
I'm
clock
afraid
up there?
that
with
is none too clear.
I have no idea what that is.
Not runes.
Rune.
Symbols from different
It
lands.
looks like it's
They mean
either 6 or new. I'm not sure.
aye.
How do you...
This one I know too well.
Oh.
His eyes. They are jewels. Like yours.
No doubt signifying the gift of sight the giants granted us. Give me a closer look. Interesting.
That's an Easter egg.
Very interesting.
What is that?
Secret plans concealed by Tyr so none could access but him. And those few others the giants trusted. And right under Odin's nose, ho ho ho! I did promise I'd get you to Jotunheim.
What do you mean, Head? Options.
Don't you see, brother? Odin never gave up hope, and neither should we. He knew there was a clue in here, but we're the ones who found it. These plans are for a key to some chamber Tyr's kept hidden. I don't know where it's leading or what we'll find, but it's a path.
He's just grumbling at him.
I suggest we ask a dwarf.
He's like, oh my god, I have to go fucking talk to those
That symbol
dwarves.
on the temple door. It's a bunch of runes together. Peace, unity, hope, other things too.
Tyr's own design. He made this door himself.
Did you guys see that they found the biggest known bony fish?
Really?
Yeah, it was a big ass sunfish that washed up, and it was like
Somebody boned it.
that is not what a bony fish is.
Okay.
Boy,
But no, it was like 6,000 pounds or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Those sunfish are pretty crazy.
That's wild, dude.
They look pretty
I
stupid.
didn't see anything.
They're weird fuckers.
Yeah, they
did
are.
not see me with someone.
They sort of coast
An old
along.
man.
You know, they spend a lot of time just kind of like
What old man?
lying flat on the surface of the water like they're dead.
Yeah, well, they are a really
Can we go?
flat-looking fish, too.
Yeah.
6,000 pounds?
Mhm.
Damn. Man, I know they're big, but that is big.
Yeah.
That's very big.
It was so big they couldn't even like
That's
preserve
like-
the body in a
Right,
museum. They
let's
just
get back to
buried it somewhere.
Midgard and see about making that key.
It's like big
Where's
enough
that
to get your own
dwarf?
TLC show. Now we're looking for a room in Tyr's chamber. We'll talk.
Well, you got to go back to Midgard first.
Oh, that's right.
I'd watch Sunfish and Tiaras.
Sunfish and tears.
My 6,000 pound sunfish life.
But you had some swamp people going off their fish. Oh, it's just a triangle for Midgard. It doesn't actually have a tower. Which I
don't remember all these details.
No, I've also, during the stream, done that every single time I've gone to
God.
this table.
Why
And
did you
it's
not
just
tell us
taken me like a
Baldur is
moment
the
to
son of Freya?
read.
He is! It's shocking every time I hear it, and yet obviously I know it. When I think about Baldur and Freya...
Lemire?
Yes, lad.
Freya.
How's that, brother?
Hey,
Sure.
tell me Baldur's vulnerability.
Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Wait, what is happening?
He is bewitched not to speak of what he knows.
I am? I am! Oh, that's it precisely. How long that's been so? Since she had my head at her mercy. But back when I figured out Baldur's weakness.
Lemire,
Yes, lad.
you just said you figured out Baldur's weakness.
Did I? Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Enough. Can you make it?
Is it a weapon? Armor? Or likewise an instrument of war, of which I'm a master at shaping? No? Then forget it. Even if I wanted to make such an insignificant gewgaw, I'm liable to chink my tool.
Yeah, these two dwarves actually are the dwarves in Norse mythology that make Mjolnir.
No, really?
Yeah, Brock and Sindri are actual, like...
The layers thin.
they-
Alternate the
there's a... There's like a there's a contest between them about building like the better weapon, and Mjolnir comes from that
Last
directly.
time I saw one, I could still get rigid.
What happened to the shitty weapon?
They made like a whole bunch of different powerful things that all got like I think used by different gods.
Did any of
I
them
had
look
to
like
get
Peter
my
Dinklage?
hands dirty.
I don't think so.
Well, don't just stand there.
Marvel lied to you. Marvel definitely lied to you.
You're fine with working on something that's not a weapon?
Marvel lies to you.
Why
That's all
not?
the time, you know. It's just how it is now.
What?
Can't
I can
trust him.
grow too.
You really can't trust Marvel anymore to
What's
put
the
out
spine?
quality stuff, man.
Keep your wrist loose.
Sorry about that.
Some stuff is
Black Widow.
alright. Yeah, Black Widow
I
was.
need more heat.
I think that's the.
You gonna temper that
I think that's
longer?
that might.
Need to.
That might be the
I
worst thing.
triple-punched it with drop.
Still, Miss Marvel was pretty bad.
How inventive and sanitary.
What about
That's
Thor:
one.
Love and Thunder? That
You
was pretty
clever
good,
little
right?
No, that was terrible.
Never too late to learn a new
Yeah.
trick.
That was alright.
Okay.
I didn't. I never like.
Yeah, he was
Loved
right.
it.
Marvel really is just going downhill.
Don't forget this.
I mean, I thought She-Hulk was, it was fine. I mean, like the thing is that like the part of the problem is that like so many of the Marvel things they're so heavy on the comedy now,
Right.
like in everything. But with She-Hulk, it's like that. The whole point of that, the character is a comedy character, so it doesn't feel out of place when you do it with her.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense.
It's
Just like succeeding.
first, got a hole in the box.
That's not what I said.
I knew it. You two
What do you
love
say, jack off in the
Oh,
box?
cut it out, Princess.
Yeah, you listen.
Fuck you guys.
We have work to do.
Anybody ever made a Jack in the Box with just a big floppy dildo in it? That would be pretty funny. So,
Smacks the Prime Minister of, was it New Zealand, in the face?
Australia. I don't know if it's the Prime Minister, but it's definitely an Australian politician.
Australia.
Got a dildo thrown in his face.
We should make this dildo Jack in the Box. Specifically send it in the mail to that guy.
Yes.
And get him to be the one to, like, it's got to be a big enough dick that it hits you in the face, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking for a black eye after.
Like, yeah.
Like, I want him to go on the news.
Like
a spring-loaded dick.
It's a big box. But yeah, it could be like a whole big. He thinks he's getting like PlayStation 5,
Like,
right?
maybe we could coil it up. It'd be like a combo of the Jack in the Box and like those snakes in the tube.
Yeah, there you go. It's just the dick just like launches off like a spring pad in your face.
So at what point does a dick with sufficient velocity just become a missile?
I think.
Oh, it's over there. Okay.
Yeah, you see the little compass is pointing you.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't even think you needed to come into this room, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think.
Where do I need to go then?
We'll go back out the door that you came through.
Okay.
This is where the compass is pointing.
I'm trying to do this shit off then.
Like these perfect eco forms.
Huh.
And
So it's not over here?
Jump up the cliff.
It's this way. So
jump, do it.
There's
You have
a
nothing
there
more.
you go. There's a wheel you can turn.
Yeah. Elevator or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much of the extra stuff did you do when you played this again?
I did just about everything.
Did you get like all the ravens and
What's
like
that?
did you do the like get all like the all of the like Odin's ravens across the game? And,
No, I don't think I got all the ravens.
all the because I did
a lot of the
missions
side.
that
I
are
did
like
a lot. I
story
did the
heavy.
side missions and stuff. But yeah, I did not 100% the game.
Yeah, no, that's about where I stopped too.
So
I was reading about up again on how to actually get the like Infinity Gauntlet weapon that's in the game, and you do have to actually have beaten.
I see no tower.
Maybe I'm seeing things.
Yeah, you probably are, dude.
I think it's just on the other side.
On the other side. Oh,
yeah.
okay, gotcha.
But you actually do have to beat all the Valkyries to get all the stuff to make that gauntlet.
You might imagine.
Man, I did not beat all those
Odin
Valkyries.
hates the giants and they him. But Thor's
Well,
own
Sage,
mother
I mean, you've
was
played
the
enough Dark
giantess
Souls, you should
Jorgun,
do it now.
one of Odin's
Yeah.
great loves.
I could try.
Once Bjorgun was gone.
Oh shit! No, dude, you were right.
Sorry.
That's fine. I remember having to go over there.
Well, there's a number too that tells you what the actual distance is, but
you
it's
can't
just
see it,
on the the crease right there.
Interested in making her happy. He granted her so many wishes I can scarcely recall.
The
them
cat
all.
is fascinated by what you're doing
And
there.
I truly believed all had worked out better than I could have planned. But Odin's true face showed
That's
itself
Kyan.
in the end. He won Freya's trust, and she taught him some
Going
of
with
her
me.
Vanir magic. Another choice she would live to
Hi, cat.
Or I can just tell you the story later.
She is genuinely curious.
She's the most cuddly out of all three cats too, so that's part of the reason. She's just like, okay.
You just don't care, do you?
No, she's so friendly. She is funny when people or like if there's like noise downstairs or like somebody at the door down there, like there's just, you can really tell, or even sometimes you guys come up the stairs, Cayenne will. You could hear her growl, like just that there is noise and there's someone, like and she'll run towards the door.
Interesting.
Whatever is, it doesn't matter what's going on. She will sprint towards the door.
That's pretty useful. And then she finds out that it's somebody she likes.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's never a threat.
I was about to put this back, cat. I guess you're going under it. Then she comes back for more.
Of course.
She just give up. Oh, no, she got
She's a cat. She's too stubborn to give up.
Cats do not give up easily, that's
That
for
is
sure.
true. Okay.
Yeah, you know what's going to happen if you keep moving in on that food box.
Based on the waypoint, oh wait, no, hold on, keep going.
I was gonna say, I think there's
keep
only
going.
one door here.
Yeah, no, you're yeah.
Okay.
The number looked bigger, but it is going. Yeah, so no, you're going the right way. Really, somewhere in here.
Yeah, I'm just getting this chest.
Gotta open this and take a tiny bag.
I love the smaller wooden chests because he just fucking
Punch through them. For no
I mean,
reason.
not even just punches through them. I mean, he hits a full body. Like he puts his whole body through through the whole thing. Like his head. Honestly, his head probably hits it first.
It's like Homer walking through those fucking, like,
I think it might be up.
rice paper walls in Japan or whatever.
Up.
Yeah, if you turn around, like right behind, there's that rope right there.
Oh, okay.
I think it's up there. I've been thinking about going back and playing more of the some of the originals again. And well, okay, maybe not. I'm not sure entirely where. Oh, what
It's
about
over there, I think.
on that side?
I
Okay.
think there's a door over there.
God damn it, you guys are supposed to be the experts.
I mean,
You're making the stream look
It's been
bad.
a little while since.
I don't think we're making the stream look bad.
Who's
do we?
gonna
Made
watch
some
this?
Damn good progress, I feel like. Okay, we've already dealt with all this.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, I remember this. And when I remember something, that's when you know you're in trouble.
I say Michael is is like worst case scenario.
That's true.
Okay, so it's not up above.
Doesn't much look like it.
Shit.
So what, you're getting done with this one early, huh?
Yeah, we're pretty close to the end.
Yeah, we don't have a lot left. I bet we finish it within the next hour.
Assuming we can find where.
Oh wait, what about?
Is it the big glowing door?
We just came in through here.
Nope.
No, this is a different door.
That's a different door.
Yeah, that's I when you said we need to go up, I was like, okay, because I'm pretty sure we came through that door. But
Yeah, I think it's safe to blame Sage for this one.
no.
Oh wait, no, that is
This
the door
is
we
the
came
door we
through.
came
Yeah,
through.
no, don't go back up.
Okay.
Yeah, go back.
I gotta
up
go
then.
back up all the way back up
Yeah,
there.
we didn't
Alright.
need to come down here at all.
Oh, alright. Well, fuck it.
Well, you know what?
It is what it is.
So next week we got Nun Massacre, guys.
Shit, yeah.
Finally to our
Game
Halloween
of the
special.
year.
Kill some nuns.
Or I think run away from a killer nun, which the title doesn't really make a lot of sense.
No, it doesn't.
Well, based on the trailer, that's what I mean. I think we're running away.
Yeah, it's a nun who's committing a massacre, not a massacre.
Yeah, like on
of
us.
nuns.
Like
I mean, I
we
guess
are,
maybe she's killing other nuns. I don't know, but
I think we are the massacred
okay.
in the title.
But there's only one of
The
us, so
player.
you can't really have a massacre.
I mean, we could be the last of a bunch of
Yeah,
survivors. Now, I did look it up, and the game, like, it seems like it could take anywhere from a couple of hours to like 5 minutes.
And
So
I'm
obviously,
very curious about the variation there.
yeah, I don't know exactly, but I do have a backup game,
Okay.
just in case.
In
It's
case it
called
only takes
Blood
5
Wash.
Blood wash?
Yeah.
What the fuck is
Like a
that?
car wash?
Is that like that
It's
car
like
wash? today?
it's like a public like laundromat.
okay.
What?
You'll see, man. I think because I'm pretty sure we
Is it
will
like
end up.
Viscera cleanup detail or some shit?
No, it's another game with like PlayStation 1 graphics.
Oh, good.
Because I thought we should exclusively do that.
Makes sense, yeah.
Um,
Man, I'm so happy that gaming's moving back to that chunky polygon era of the late 90s.
Them polygons be chunky.
I mean, not a lot of games are.
They're nice and brown.
Those thick polygons.
Yeah.
Thickly
That's definitely not. I wouldn't say a trend.
Yes, it is. it's a trend specifically for boomer shooters, but it's,
fair enough.
But it's definitely
well, okay, sure, and maybe, but also not in like the like that's also like an indie industry thing, right?
Yeah, this is where we
here. Let me see, because it's totally moving around in ways that I'm not quite sure I understand.
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
The fuck?
You got stage lost.
No, like
I mean, this is where we came in, right?
Is it?
I believe so.
I guess I'll just keep going backwards for a moment.
Yeah, that's where we came in.
Finally, this thought.
I didn't when I was
Oh!
handling around. Is
Hold
there another
on.
door? Okay.
I think I remember.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Tears Rune. This is it.
Damn it. This is why Sage is in charge.
Stage got lost too, so.
Yeah, but I got lost while Alex was playing.
But what is this place?
Your guess is as good as mine, little brother.
Not that I like couldn't have gotten lost myself, but I do
did
think.
get lost.
Well, as when I have my hands on the controller, I have a pretty good sense of direction for this.
The tree. We're underneath the realm travel room. But why is the floor on the ceiling?
This is really cool.
Those realm doors seem to mirror the ones above.
Oh, you're going to like the Bizarro realms? Where everything's all backwards and shit? Are you gonna go to like another universe and find like a version of Kratos that doesn't have a beard? What the fuck is that thing?
It's one of those little like masks that he can Atreus' knife can stab open.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Where? Okay, do I have to attack that? Yeah, I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Up there.
Oh,
Here,
okay.
use the same magic to protect the Black Rune. The clue we seek may be inside.
Huh. Right next to the Jotunheim door.
Interesting. But can we reach it?
Not from here.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's kill some Jotun.
What's behind there?
Yeah, so bright.
It's the key makers.
Well, one inner sanctum within another.
So there's an entire secret temple inside his secret temple.
Whatever Tyr did for them.
Tyr was really planned ahead.
What a secret temple in your secret temple.
Yeah, we heard you like secret temples.
Boy, this
Did you ever
is the
see
room
the
for your
Hearse episode
right.
of
look.
Hit My Ride?
We're on the other side of the door.
I don't
Upside
think
down
so.
door.
So they put
What are you thinking?
so like
Stand
it was
back.
a hearse, but somebody had like modified it to be kind of like a station wagon or whatever.
Sure.
So then they pulled out the seats and they decided to make
This is
it.
a pretty ridiculous feat of strength.
They decided they wanted to make it into a hearse again. So they put a casket in the back that was like you could like slide the casket out on these rails.
Sure.
And then when you opened it, it had a
The
barbecue
whole
in
room
it.
is
Ooh! Where can I find this car?
I was on Pimp My Ride. I laughed so hard when I found out that Pimp My Ride never did any basic work on the cars. at
No,
all.
they're just-
Either they'd put all the crazy stuff in, but they wouldn't do any engine work or like.
They didn't do anything to make the car better.
Well, just your car was still a piece of shit. It
Yeah.
just had like a bunch of TVs in it.
It just became a piece of shit with TVs in it.
Still, that barbecue pit hearse sounds pretty good. I think I gotta make some calls.
I just laughed so hard because they pulled it out in the parking lot or whatever, and he like flipped the lids up, and they were like grilling out of the casket. And I was like, Jesus.
That's
Before the first,
Really?
genuinely amazing.
nothing between, no shadow cast.
Are you quite sure flipping the temple is the only way to reach the whatever it is?
You said there would be a path. The temple can be flipped.
Yeah, we flip the temple. The logic is unassailable.
I kind of wish Mimir had been on Kratos
Not
himself
sure
for
what
the previous
happens when we
games.
recklessly
I mean, he really does add a lot of great character dynamic to this situation.
But it's a leap to imagine it gets us to Jotunheim.
But I feel like old Kratos would have smashed that head up.
Yeah, he wouldn't have tolerated him back then.
Same kind of man.
Same like the dwarves, he wouldn't have tolerated.
Yeah, those
either.
guys would be like a splat on a wall somewhere.
Alright, go sever some chains.
Destroy these two chains. And we can flip the temple. And then Kratos, with his hands, can
Again
flip the
with
temple.
death traps.
Love a good death.
These things would be really great for slicing bread.
Yeah.
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 I wouldn't think that's what you would want them for.
Well, I mean, you gotta have, like, you know, a bun to put your feet on.
I'd have thought, brother. Why don't you let the lad for a while?
And let you miss this. No.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I mean, hey, look at that. Kratos is enjoying a thing. That's fucking character development.
Yeah, Joy wasn't really his, in his personality before.
Not really.
He has, like,
I mean, he had a pretty...
one emotion for most of his life.
Do you think this sort of equipment would be saved in, like a meatpacking plant?
No.
I think so.
You think it would?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we get it.
Yeah, really.
I mean, true, but are you not thinking that it also might just get the workers?
Well, I mean, it seems like a pretty automated process so far.
Yeah, you
That's
just
true.
You just
push
kind
the
of herd the cow
push
in
the
there.
cow in the hallway, and
Yeah.
it's like,
It was a big waste putting all these in tubes. I mean, like, just the wonders you could have done for the Norse meat industry.
hey, everybody needs meat sticks.
Yeah. Just because you're vegan.
You turn vegan on me then?
Hell no.
Hey,
He's making his cats eat an all vegan diet too.
The hell I am.
dude, that's animal cruelty.
Yeah, I know.
Do you wear that?
Yeah, I am. And that's also why that's not happening.
Do you wear the fact that cats just aren't supposed to be eating all that meat, dude?
Yeah,
Yeah, they could die, say.
I know.
So why are you giving them?
I'm not. It's not happening.
So what do you feed your cats? Like that weird candle cheese?
What? What is the candle cheese?
Have you ever seen vegan cheese, dude? It's made out of nuts and it looks like a damn candle. Like,
Does it light up?
no, it just looks like it's made of wax. Like it doesn't even look like food.
I don't know. I mean, maybe you should knock it till you try it.
I'm gonna knock it.
I mean, I've never tried a lutefisk, and I refuse to not knock that. So
You can definitely knock it.
Jay, we made it.
Time to do what you do, brother.
Break things.
That is kind of Kratos'.
yeah,
He broke Greece.
he did break trees.
Hey,
But no,
we have a language
I
section.
was thinking about going back and playing some of the other games, in particular the spin-offs, just because I feel like I don't remember them as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
I remember there's some cool stuff did you ever play Ascension? That was the like console one that came out after 3.
No.
That one was, I mean, it's it's not as good as the main 3 for sure, but there's some interesting stuff in there, like at least especially gameplay wise, like some of the enemies you fight, you actually fight some like giant like elephants that.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, so it's like Lord of the Rings.
Well, they're like.
Only like one of the rings.
I think they actually like might have been like Hindu.
Tony Soprano and an Oliphant.
Yeah, dude.
That was that.
Make sure to be moving in on his turf.
Well, what is his turf in
Joyzy.
I like it. Is that where the orcs are from?
Jersey. We're marked down us at the Jersey Shore.
They're swagging around in white beaters and shit.
Down at the Jersey Shore where the Dark Lord lives forevermore.
I don't know, you don't want to see
Sauron hang out with Snooki.
Yeah, just with obscene amounts of hair gel and like a white beater and like a gold chain.
I can see them putting that actor in that.
I'd watch it.
That sounds good.
It does sound good.
It certainly sounds better than Season of Water Rings.
Like, wasn't that kind of painful? Just that little bit.
I'm not watching it.
It's honestly looks really amateurish.
It is. It's super amateurish.
Worth $1 billion, though.
Yeah, obviously.
Well,
every
it cost $1 billion. I would not say it was worth $1 billion.
The question is, what cost $1 billion?
Yeah, that was my question. It's like, how did they spend $1 billion on it?
There's some CG that looks good.
Okay.
Is there $1 billion worth of movie?
No, there's not. It's just only something. It's weird. It's like it looks expensive and cheap at the same time in a way. It's like
kind of impressive.
Yeah.
Well, I remember that armor you showed me was really bad.
Oh god, dude, it looks like they 3D printed it.
Well, one of the sad things in Hollywood, I feel like, is that everybody's gotten super lazy.
Oh god, yeah.
I mean, I'm not even talking about like writing or I'm talking about or anything that would take like real human effort. So, like costuming, set design. Like a lot of the times they're just like, just CGI, or we're just not even going to try anything that has to be like physically exist. We're going to put as little effort in.
I don't think they're the kind that come to life, if that's what you're worried about. Tyr often said that in the world of PC envisioned, the only soldiers he'd need would be statues. Bless his heart, Bugger did take himself rather seriously, didn't he? It's the other kind. Variety is so important.
So it's unpleasant.
Can I? Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if there was enough time there.
You got some acupuncture going on there.
Yeah.
You're like that fucking
intense acupuncture.
It's the other kind. Variety is so important.
You climb over it.
Yeah, you gotta get
You gotta get them disaligned because now I can go to the middle one, and that's the one that'll. There we go. Yeah, I might as well get the.
Yeah, then there's just how all the CG work these days is incredible.
Well, so much of the stuff that like Marvel is really bad at like CGIing things that don't need to be CGI.
Well, also, and then they make their CGI increasingly on the cheap and treat their workers like shit.
Yeah.
And the CGI shit is kind of turning into the video game industry.
Yeah. Yeah. It really is.
I truly do hate this part.
I know.
Is the
floor?
Is it just the floor? Oh yeah, I guess it is just the floor.
Aha! Explosive diarrhea.
I don't know if that's quite what it was.
I mean, it looked like diarrhea before it blew up, so it's explosive diarrhea. It's literally this.
I can't believe we're so close.
I mean, I sure. All right, I'll just let you have that one.
Okay.
That should be like, Q should get
Another
that
piece of the
bond
life
at some
cycle.
point. Be like, what is this? Like, just like dump a bunch of shit in his hands. Like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, it's explosive diarrhea.
Is it bad that I immediately thought of Q from Star Trek?
Oh, I mean,
I thought you were talking about Q from Star Trek.
oh no, I was
Yeah,
talking
okay.
about Q from James Bond.
Well, I think there should be a crossover.
Sure.
Q's, 2 Q's.
Yeah.
Just two.
Can
and
they
a-
both
2.5
run over
Qs or
Patrick
something?
Stewart with the car?
I would enjoy
It's
that.
like, no, try this.
Yeah, that guy's definitely looking for third story.
They all have.
Well, they're glow in the dark for third story. You know, you wake up in the middle of the night, you go to the bathroom, but your eyesight's not what it used to be, so...
And you might have to murder somebody on the way.
Yeah.
It is over.
Oh, alright.
You think that's how lightsabers were invented? Like the Jedi used to use
Jedi.
regular swords, but then they couldn't get to the bathroom at night, so they're like, well, what if we made them laser swords?
I can see.
They get squished. That's
Yep.
beautiful.
Wow.
If this wasn't unlike Invincible mode, there might have actually been a threat.
Yeah. I mean, enough of these guys pile up on you. You can have some trouble with them.
Yeah.
You know, not the way we're playing it.
I mean, the guys who throw the spells or whatever the fuck they're doing actually like wishing
I suppose you probably just have a trash.
Yeah.
Oh my god, let me get behind you.
You gotta get behind them like Alex was trying to know.
Oh, fuck off.
We're progressing the stream now. No count at some point.
Yeah, I mean, it's legally required.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we went.
It says in the contract, we gotta bring up no one video.
We got a contract.
Yeah, it's assignment. Well, your name
We haven't signed the contract. We may have forged your
Forge
signature.
my signature.
Yeah, we may have forged your signature.
Yeah, I can guarantee you I didn't sign it because I would read the fine print on any document you gave me.
Well, the fine print does specifically say that Alex must fucking know.
Just
Oh,
agreed to
really?
stop.
That was
saying
actually put in there as like a benefit for you.
starting to sound normal.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
We're always
Thank
looking
you.
out for you, Alex.
I don't think you freeze that because it's just 2 of them. I think you just stop this one.
No, the other one had a thing too. But yeah, you don't need to.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, we
only
just
2.
well, it's because they're going up and down at the same time. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Let's go up the temple.
Brothers, I know what I promised, but in case this doesn't work, just remember, Tyr had good cause to create these obstacles. He's kept Jotunheim out of Odin's reach, but the world is hardly at peace.
No, but it's got hope. We're all working together now. We have unity. That's what the rune on the door to this place was telling us. We're on Tyr's path.
I'd enjoy a reality show that was like a house flippers type thing, except instead of just selling
It
houses.
was just Kratos coming in and flipping
Yeah,
people's
yeah.
houses over.
They're actually just flipping.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Move that bus! The house just ruins upside down.
Is there anything that's actually like too hard, too heavy for Kratos to lift?
Not as far as I know.
On the day that brute force is the answer, I'll be quite happy to be on your side, brother. And we're not dead. That's a plus.
There, on the left. I think. See that, Mimir? Nobody can do all this alone. All these obstacles. They're just chances to prove we're the ones who can beat them. We may argue. Me and Father. You and Freya.
Can you go?
Brock and Sindri.
Okay, Kratos.
But when we all work together, we do make a good team. And that's Tyr's test. That's why we're gonna make it to Jotunheim.
Do you hear that, brother? Lad's found his equilibrium.
What's that mean?
He means you speak wisely, Atreus. And that is good to hear.
So yeah, we are in like the upside down, like.
Should have been a thing in the previous games where at some point you relieve Atlas of his duty of holding up the Earth, and then you just kill him and just throw the planet at other gods.
Well, in one of the spin-off games, there's actually a pillar that's holding up the world instead of Atlas.
Okay.
And then Persephone, who is like decided to try and basically destroy the pillar and destroy all of existence.
Sure.
She lets Atlas out of Tartarus to destroy the pillar, and then which he does, and then Kratos, the boss fight is Kratos chaining Atlas to the bottom of the world himself.
Awesome. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
So I personally would have preferred it if Kratos just beat Atlas to death with the world.
That would be pretty funny.
You know it.
I wasn't sure it existed. If Tyr possessed this, that explains how he could visit all the realms and other lands to boot.
He held this.
It's a Christmas
in a
ornament.
panel in Odin's library.
Yes. Yes, that's it. I understand now. It shows Tyr walking the realm between realms. You know how you must never stray from the path? Well, Tyr always followed his own path, if you catch my meaning.
The realm between realms.
The Vikings was a Stargate. Ancient astronaut theorists say yes.
Most ancient astronaut theorists don't say no very often.
They never say no.
That's what we need to do?
I am.
Oh dear. That is what you're thinking, isn't it?
Which I tried doing that earlier in the game, and it killed me. Because
You need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. If you're smart, you'll find him.
your side mission. Nope. We're not doing that. I might go back after we're done, but because I do kind of want to get the Infinity Gauntlet, but that also means I have to get be activated all the Valkyries.
If you're thinking about
Those
hurling
are
us all into the void, I
pretty
hope you're
hellish
quite
fights.
sure.
Yeah, well, the last one is like significantly worse than the rest of them too.
Really?
That's what I've heard.
This
That
is
one is
where
like
Tyr stepped
significantly
beyond.
harder than even the second hardest.
Him.
Can you do a stream of you torturing yourself with that?
Maybe
That'd be fun.
just trying to take those Valkyries out.
It's been an honor.
Our faith head.
This is incredible!
I'm so interested to see how they depict like magic and gods in any of the other places, because like they made like between Greek and Norse, it's so distinct.
Oh yeah.
They did such a good job, and I just
Amazing. How do you hide something that exists in all realms?
What would
Cast
be
it out from any
interesting
realm to the
is, I
space
mean,
between.
like they adapted
Overall tier.
Kratos a lot
Is Jotunheim
for
on the other side?
this game
Can't be
and this
that.
environment.
It's not like you go
But
through
presumably
battle
they're just
to
going
get
to
the
go
new
to the
guy.
next realm, so he
But how
won't
do
be
we
like
use it?
have been
I
immersed
suggest
in
we
that
look
realm or
inside.
anything
Stay
the way-
right, because he's been here for a long time before the game starts.
I have noticed.
So yeah, I mean, I think the ultimate character arc for Kratos would be to prevent a war that would destroy the whole world.
Right.
So he can kind of prevent war between, or maybe it's just a full-on
this is
Greek
fast.
tragedy still.
Pedestal.
and we just end up it ends up totally in just destruction. Except maybe that's not his fault this time. Just how he tries to stop it.
Stone's energy.
Or he's a catalyst for all the gods, basically blowing each other up, but saving it.
Knows what to do.
Yeah, I mean that's the one thing at the end of 3 is he tries to kill himself with the god sword to try and like release the hope from Pandora's box into the world. He's stopping by a lot of colored doors. This is another sequence that would take a bit more time.
Right.
Oh, looks like Alphon.
What? Oh,
These guys are kind of shitty if you're not more overpowered.
Is this like the end of the game? Like you get to feel the enemies again?
basically, yeah. Yeah. Which that's very true to the design of the other God of War games.
Oh yeah.
I actually remember in God of War Ascension, there's like an elevator sequence that's like this near the end. But it was so hard that they actually had to patch the game to make it easier because very few players were finishing it.
Damn.
Or like were able to even get past that part.
You
I did. It took me many tries, and I died a lot before I finally beat it. But I did beat that before the patch happened.
That was tough. Where do you think it's taking us next?
God of War Ascension also has a whole level, and it's not alive, but it's a hecatomb.
Is this the Mountain Dew dimension?
I think this is supposed to be. Yeah, it's the green light of Helheim. Yeah. But it's not alive. But you fight it's like a dead one where you fight a hecatoncheires that's like infested with parasites. And so it's a hecatoncheires. A hecatoncheires.
Honky Donk?
A hecatoncheires.
You say that like it means something.
You don't know that? You don't know that creature from Greek mythology? They're the 100-handed ones.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember those guys? They're the children of like chaos and I can't forget the other entity, but they're like Gaia's parents.
What was it called? The honky tonky
hecatoncheires. The Badonka Donkey? It's hecatoncheires.
We should have a Badonka Donkey.
A Badonka Donkey?
Badonka Donkey. And then they'll be,
I like it.
They'll be like, check out that ass.
What would it torque you to death?
I don't know, just a donkey with a big ass. Like between green.
Oh, I thought you meant a giant with 100 asses.
Oh, no.
And they're all just like twerking in like a jiggling pile of flesh as it like backs up on it.
No, I'm just talking about like a donkey with a fat ass. They call it a Badonka Donkey. And they would just be like, check out that ass.
Don't worry, they'll do that in a future Shrek movie.
The Badonka Donkey?
I can see it. Hopefully they're able to get that ass joke.
Hey, Boss maybe had a butt plug joke in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, but sometimes it's a specific word they get all pissy about. I'm saying if you're gonna have a Badonka Donkey, at some point they're gonna have to make an ass joke.
Where are we?
That is the ass joke.
Yeah.
But I mean, also like donkeys' asses. Like,
Yeah, no, but
you're not
isn't the
gonna,
Badonka Donkey isn't that the whole joke?
Yeah, it's a Badonka Donkey. Is a donkey with a big ass. I'm just saying you also.
But you can say one swear word, right?
I think so.
So you can just have someone who's like, damn, that was a big ass.
Right, and if it's talking about a donkey, do I get a pass on that?
I think that counts as your one swear word.
That's my one swear.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Actually, didn't they swear a little bit in Shrek though? Like Shrek was like a weirdly kind of adult at times. You can see Farquaad's dick move at one point in that movie. I know that.
Do you?
Yeah, dude. When he's like watching Fiona in the mirror, and he's like,
a little boner?
yeah, you do. You can see the blanket move.
Ew.
Yes, Double Toasted pointed that out. They did like a retro review.
Did not notice that.
Yeah, that's so. Just think, it's John Lithgow.
All right, yeah, the ass joke is okay.
Yeah,
for Shrek, yeah.
I'm just saying, like you gotta. That's such an easy pun to do at the expense of a donkey.
Yeah,
right.
The large buttocks.
Oh, yeah. Just a donkey with a dump truck ass. Is that weird?
It's a badonka donkey.
Yeah.
And now they're working in the same spot together every time you find them.
Cute.
Yeah, they're finally together.
I don't know what we'll find when we get to Jotunheim, but we must cover our tracks. Odin's ravens will tell him of the tower's restoration, and we mustn't let our efforts
I'm gonna
meet
write
our benefit.
called the badonka donkey.
I don't think anyone's gonna buy that.
I think they will, because it's just gonna be a ripoff of Rudolph, where like people make fun of the donkey
for having a big ass.
Yeah.
How does it save the day with its big ass at the end?
Maybe there's like a dam breach or something, and the donkey.
So it's gonna rip off the little Dutch boy thing too.
Yeah, it's clearly just entirely derivative. I'm not gonna try very hard to be creative with it. And then the donkey can shove his ass in the dike. Like,
isn't going to work.
What?
There's no travel crystal. Tyr must have used his own.
I don't know. I don't
to
think it's gonna
refine the
sell
energy.
out.
It was his final failsafe.
okay, Ulysses, you're gonna tell me that people are not gonna buy a children's book called The Badonka Donkey?
Yeah,
Like a donkey with a big ass on it?
Yeah, I don't think people are gonna buy that.
I think you're entirely incorrect about that.
Yeah, what evidence do you have?
Just the fact that people are stupid and they like a dumb, goofy pun, and they're just like,
Bit of a long
they
shot.
think that shit's funny.
That sea Sindri sometimes brought lurking around in that mountain when Odin came for his visits.
I think if it does sell, that just shows the deterioration of human civilization.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I people buy stuff like that, you know.
Hey guys.
Well, there were those weird crapping unicorns, or whatever they were.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, people really like that Everybody Poops book.
You remember the crapping unicorns, right? Dave?
I prefer the Catholic version. Nobody poops but you.
But I mean,
but yes, no, the unicorn poop toys. That shit's massively popular, dude.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Fucking
what is that
gross.
called? Poopsie unicorn? Or,
Yeah.
Poopsie, scoopsie, I don't know.
These kids just playing with shit.
Okay, well then, come on, man, you can't tell me about
You say
Donkey
oopsie
Donkey and I think, yeah, it's like My Poopsie Unicorn or something.
Something like that.
And then they're dancing, and it's like, my poop, my poop, my poop, my poop. Check it out. Like,
That was the commercial. You just not even that.
It sounds like you are,
but no, that's exactly how the commercial works.
If anything, you're understating how much.
I can't remember all the lyrics, you know.
Mimir, we need Mimir's other eye to travel, right? And his eye was in the statue that Jormungandr ate.
Oh,
damn.
Inside?
So we gotta be like a snake proctologist?
No, it's like really spicy. Like,
We better go see what the
Dude.
world circle has to say about that.
I love that shit.
I hate that shit. Literally, I hate that shit.
Let's belong to the horse.
That is, yeah. I mean, it's real too. It's like I hate that that's a real thing.
Well, they were giving like a concert and shit, you know? Well, wouldn't you go to that concert?
No.
You telling me that a bunch of
Wait, they had an
unicorns...
actual concert?
Oh, that I know.
I was talking about the commercial.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what the lyrics are, but they do.
No, you
the
do.
whole...
You do. You said them all.
Oh no, there are way more lyrics than that, dude. Like they actually do like a sizable cover of My Humps.
Instead of my lovely lady humps, it's my poop.
And then I don't remember. It's like they treat me really nicely. My poops they are so spicy, or like I don't know, some shit like that.
I think that's what he said. My poop.
I'm pooping on the daily. Yeah, dude.
My poop is spicy.
He's open to letting you relate to his
My poop, my poop,
The
my
world,
poop.
I would not want to clean up after that. That was a pet.
Yeah.
He's not wild about it either.
I mean, the shedding skin is always already going to be bad enough.
Right. Like, how big a shit does this snake tip take, you think?
You gonna get a snake like that, Sage?
No. Snakes don't love people.
Well, maybe if they're bigger, they'll have more room in their heart for you.
They'll have more room in their stomach.
that thing's stretching out to eat your house.
Yeah, it's just gonna swallow you fucking whole, dude. Where's the...
But then you can finally, like, take your house with you when you travel, like you want it.
Staircase has disappeared.
I live in a snake. It's not weird, there's a house in here. You think I'm a freak?
Yes. That's a freak, alright.
You wouldn't live in a snake?
I would not live in a snake.
Well, what kind of giant animal would you live in?
Dude, even if...
None of them.
I
don't want to live. I don't want to live
say,
in an animal.
the housing market is out of control, dude. What if
that snake is prime real estate.
Yeah, dude. Come on, man. You can get twice the house inside that snake, and then you can get outside that.
It's snake real estate.
The problem is we're not taking advantage of all this real estate inside of these snakes.
The real estate inside of these things. Take my card. Snake real estate. Alright, here we go.
It's like, where's that low-income housing you agreed to build?
It's in the snake.
It's an apartment snake.
It's an apartment.
To many strange places, but this will be a new one.
Rolling a boat into a giant snake's mouth is somebody's fetish.
It's pretty convenient that he's missing those feet.
They should expect that sort of response at this point.
Is this going to be like a roller coaster?
I like how...
No, it's actually pretty slow.
I like how Lemire was like, after Jormungandr, like, can we just get inside you really quick? And it's like, yeah, sure.
I'm sure he asked in a way that was...
Polite?
Yeah.
Forceful.
Alright. Now we gotta go find, I don't know what that brief illumination even is.
Maybe it's from your head. Oh wait, he's over there.
Why are you touching it?
Touching what?
Atreus reached down and touched, like, the bile.
Oh.
Well, I mean, how many times in your life are you going to have to touch snake bile?
Yeah, man. You take
Chance
advantage
you
of this
gotta
opportunity.
I don't know, man. I just closed on a nice little 2-bedroom in this snake, so...
Well, you got local bile anytime you need it.
It's organic.
It's like the Venice of the
cage
lower
free.
intestine.
It's not as bad as I thought it'd be. A bit like heather ale fermenting. Rather pleasant, actually.
It's so weird. There's something down there. The water kind of burns in here. That is water, isn't it?
Why does he keep touching it?
Well, that was an item. I made him do that.
Yeah, he actually had a reason for that.
First time he definitely didn't, though.
So, damn.
There, the hammer.
Yeah, snake sure does eat a lot of junk.
I'm glad he swallowed this dock.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, right.
It would suck if you had to march around ankle-deep bile.
Yeah, that's
See
not
something
fun.
over there.
Why didn't you jump down if you're just going to jump right back up?
It's cast for you, man. They can't make up their minds.
Maybe if that was closer.
Yeah, shit, okay. Step around first.
Slimy. swallowed an entire like construction machine.
It did.
I don't know how the fuck this dock is holding together with gastric acid. Like, this shit should be solved right now.
I think he's just that easy recently.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he knew you needed to retrieve something from inside, so he was like, what if I construct a playset inside me that will help him get around?
I hope someone puts slaves inside me.
Yeah, except in your case, it would be a no.
See, I think I need it just a little bit closer.
But wouldn't it be cool if you could like build like Lego sets inside your town?
Some kids try to.
It's true.
Wouldn't it be amazing if you ate like two
go.
Legos at different times and then you pooped and they
And
were
they were
stuck
together?
together?
They built like a whole structure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if I just eat the entire Millennium Falcon set.
You'll shit
I'll
out
shit it
a
out.
Millennium Falcon.
Well,
Yeah.
you need to. You also need to eat the instructions so your gut flora has something to work
Oh,
with.
yeah. You know, that
Yeah.
bacteria down there. That's the good bacteria.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know how to put together Lego sets.
Just make sure to reward them with plenty of
It's not
yogurt.
like I can still see through it.
I probably need a lot of activity to pass the Millennium Falcon, to be honest.
Hey, that is a fucking branding sponsorship for it.
When you need to shit an entire Millennium Falcon.
It's the only yogurt for you.
Jamie Lee Curtis was over there like, I shat the Coliseum.
Right, Shat a Coliseum.
Pretty sure that's the biggest Lego set now. It's the new most pieces.
Yep.
Interesting.
That's an eye.
Maybe you should stick that in my head for safekeeping. Gently now, gently. Thank you, brother.
Old Kratos would
Listen,
have
get
definitely
God's
just
God.
been slamming that shit in.
Yeah, you just fucking get the fuck in there. Just being mad and violent about it.
It's a good alternative name for this game. Man and Violence.
How's it feel, Mimir?
You say I'm feeling whole again?
That's a good name
That's
for a
right
lot of games,
improvement.
to be honest.
The Bifrost is intact.
It'll serve.
Then we have all we need.
Finally, we're
There we
going
go.
on now. There's no stopping us now.
Laddie, have you ever heard the term tempting fate?
We got everything we need.
When do you think the
Nothing's stopping us.
Bifrost realized it was in Bridges of both genders?
Oh my god.
So how do we get back out?
We signal.
What's going on?
So he's slapping the snake around.
Well, that was mildly terrifying. Maybe our presence is upsetting Jormungandr's belly.
No. Something's
Except run
wrong.
into its ulcers, dude.
Could be the reason.
Yeah, it's got gut cancer.
I mean, if you were eating
What's happening to us?
Statues.
equipment and statues.
Yeah, there's got to be some asbestos in there.
Glad that's over.
You think there's a lot of
What is
asbestos
that?
We must hurry.
in
Couldn't agree
the
more.
structures of this time period?
I do, yeah. I'm pretty sure the Sea Org was responsible for building them.
Yeah, dude, you don't want to get mesothelioma, you know?
They're all gonna go fall into the vial.
What's that?
They're all gonna fall into the vial pretty soon. Right?
I think we could just fall out of his mouth.
That's good. Is this kind of like how the cats come out of your snake?
Oh my god.
When it eats too many of them, they sort of erupt. No.
You ever been gandering?
Boy.
Yeah, what happened to our snake?
I'm good.
Something not
You
good.
gotta take him to the vet, bro.
How would you ever even...
Something.
I mean, we've seen Kratos lift some pretty heavy shit. I'm pretty sure you could just toss that
Kratos
snake out
could
of his
probably
nose.
do that, yeah. Kratos could probably do that.
Where's
That's
Mimir
true.
at? Is he still on our ass? Oh,
Yeah, he's
there
right
it is.
there.
Why would the serpent leave us here?
This is actually the end of the game here now, too, where you're like... very close.
I would enjoy Kratos just dragging Mother back to Freya.
Freya, we can still trust her, right?
Until we know for certain, keep a distance.
The world's serpent. What's happened here?
We hoped you would know.
You are far from home.
I'm looking for my son. The two of you. You helped me see things more clearly.
You do not know where he is then?
No. But the woods and fields speak his name. I know he walks here in Midgard.
When did you see him last?
Long ago.
When do you think
Before you were even born.
It's gonna be the third act
So
save.
far from me. What's
Can we
wrong?
sing that never-ending story song?
Yeah, let's do it.
Something's happened.
Go ahead, man.
I don't know the lyrics. Do you remember the lyrics?
The never-ending story.
Yeah, because that's just like really drawn out and awkward. It's like never-ending story, and then I don't think there's any other words. I think it's just kind of like repeat.
No, there are there's other lyrics. I don't remember what they are.
I don't know. They say never-ending story over and over again. It's like never-ending story.
Okay, there are other lyrics.
Never-ending
I'm pretty
story.
sure. I'm pretty sure there's other lyrics. I know that. I mean, it might not be like filled with other lyrics. But...
Oh, check out the lyrics, dude.
Why don't you just put that song on? Oh wait, you probably
can't
get a
play,
copyright
yeah, we
claim.
can't.
Yeah, we can sing it badly though.
Alright.
Yeah, we can
If you
sing
want
the
to.
lyrics or something, but yeah, we can't play anything.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere, Mother.
I know that you're still angry.
Oh yeah, there are a decent.
How you
No,
feel
it's just the
hasn't
never-ending
changed, but I
story
want
is
you
at the end.
Oh,
Like, they go never-ending story. So it goes is the answer to a never-ending story. Ah, never-ending story. Ah, never-ending story. Ah, never-ending story. Ah, never-ending story.
It's not meant to be spoken words.
No, I specifically remember
Should rap it.
Oh my god. Please don't.
Come on, this is the perfect way to close out this game.
I don't need you to understand anything.
I don't know if I could rap
I don't need you.
I don't even know how you would.
Back off, Kratos. This has nothing
Never-ending
to do.
story. Ah, never-ending story. Ah, never-ending story. Ah.
I know.
You. I'll deal with you later. But family.
Kratos is genuinely trying to give him a chance to stop too. Like he really is. Like how many of the other gods would he have done that with?
None.
Or well, at least I should say any of the Greek gods. But
Yeah. I don't know.
all right, one last battle.
What more we're gonna do?
I'm tired of praying.
Listen to me, both of you. I won't hurt you, but you will.
Stop us from. I don't know what she's worried if we can't actually kill him anyway.
Stop!
Well, and Baldur's trying to kill her, and she's trying to stop us from fighting. It's like
This won't be pretty.
I won't let you hurt him.
No, boy.
Fine.
Stop!
Goddamn.
No! Atreus! You're bleeding. Breathe, boy. Breathe!
Not my blood.
remember how Kratos fixed his bow strap.
Nice.
What is this? I can feel this.
Kratos just immediately gonna punch him in the face.
I can feel everything.
He's vulnerable now?
Now he's killable. That's that dead giant.
Oh,
we
shit.
crawled around her. She's like puppeting it, but it is dead.
Yeah, it's got a railroad spike through his head.
That because remember the chisel we needed like a piece of.
Yeah.
That is, I think that is like the actual whole chisel.
The mistletoe?
In the quiver strap, yes. Mistletoe hardened.
Freya said it was wicked.
He's more than half.
Road
The
spike through
spell
your
is
fucking
broken.
head.
What happens
I'm
there?
certain of it. It's all coming back now.
The
Now
spike comes out of your pay.
Spike comes out of your pay, even though you're dead.
She's controlling that thing?
Stay out of it! I can reason with him!
No, woman! You cannot! He means to kill you!
Can't stop me! No one can!
Leave me alone!
I will protect him! I will not let him die!
Don't touch it. This will all be over soon.
There!
Wilma! You will stop this! Now!
Stay the fuck out of it.
Great Paul is satisfying.
This was my favorite episode of Rick and Morty.
That was so cool.
When Jerry's so lame that the Cenobites get off on how much he sucks. That is an amazing.
Stop hurting my boy!
Fuck out of here, Jerry.
Hey,
Ice cream.
It's like, the fuck does that mean?
You say ice cream aids.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. I thought you said, get out of here with your ice cream aids.
That's what I heard too.
It's like, what the fuck does that mean?
It sounds like something you'd say.
It sounds like what the dude said.
You can't really.
That would be a pretty good Klondike bar commercial, right?
What, ice cream aids?
I'm just saying, like, if the dude was
What
like,
would you be willing to
in the
get?
hospital,
What would you be willing to contract for a Klondike
wasting
bar?
away, just like worth it.
I don't think that would be a good commercial at all. I don't think anybody would ever buy a Klondike bar.
What would you be willing to contract for a Klondike bar?
Hey, what's the Homer Simpson landing?
Atreus!
Guy still can't believe they actually put that in the Aquaman movie.
That was so bad.
No.
When the Black Manta fall into the Springfield waters.
Never felt so alive.
Just all the shit on screen at the end of that movie was so unbelievable.
Scottish crab, of course.
Oh yeah, you can't forget the Scottish crab.
And an undersea crab, shaped crab.
Did they literally put that in the movie? That like terrible looking.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting
Crab
that movie to
robot.
be so close to the cartoon.
Yeah, to the 60s Aquaman cartoon, which is still, I mean, hilarious, but
Death
one
to
of
the
the
big
worst,
bad.
one of the worst pieces of animation I've ever seen.
It's so
There are
bad.
more DC cartoons from back, and Marvel. I mean, the Spider-Man one's done at the same time. But there was a Hawkman cartoon back then too. The only clip I've seen is just him. He's got like an actual bird that follows him around, which I don't think has ever been the case in the comics. Falcon had an actual bird in the comics, but in Marvel. But I don't think Hawkeye I don't think Hawkman ever had a bird with him. But in the show, it's just him going, "Oh, you kooky bird," and then reaction shots of the bird going, "Ah!"
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That sounds kind of great.
Yeah,
We should watch that.
I'd be willing to watch all of those cartoons from that era.
I don't know, maybe they misunderstood
Wasn't on
the
Chromium.
idea of Hawkman and they thought
He was a
he
man
just
with
a
a
man
hawk.
with a hawk.
Well, no,
Yeah,
because he has his other powers too.
Well, but that wasn't very exciting. Obviously, he needed a hawk to round him out, you know?
Well, there's a lot of pets, like, wasn't Crypto, like, when did they introduce Crypto?
60s, I believe.
Okay.
Or, well, actually, maybe 50s.
Okay. I was gonna say, I do remember some of the older Superman cartoons having Crypto in them. Maybe everybody needs a pet. I mean,
Rolling around with each other, I love it.
in the 80s were for sure the annoying pet companion
character. Orko,
thing.
Snarf.
That monkey.
Snarf might be the worst one. I hate Snarf.
You love
Snarf, 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 oh, Snarf, no, Snarf, Snarf, Snarf.
Yeah,
fucking useless piece of shit.
Atreus is kind of a badass now.
Yeah, he's kind of coming into his own as a god, for sure.
He's still a kid, but he's already way cooler than all
Before you die, I want to thank you. Both of you. You've done what even the All-Father himself could not. I've never felt more alive. Ironic, isn't it? What?
I hope this ends with a quick time event where you just eat Baldur into soup.
I mean, that's how 3 ends. When you take out Zeus. I mean, this you could, like, you literally can press the button forever. like, literally forever. Like, the game won't actually continue and, like, let the cutscenes and stuff play out until you decide that you...
I love how this fight is so similar to, like, a World Star hip-hop videos. You even have, like, the woman off-screen just yelling, like, stop!
I like that idea, World Star mods.
That'd be pretty good. Just, I mean, you could leave it exactly the same. Just somebody at the beginning of the fight needs to shout, World Star! And then the fight.
You think? Just curb stomping Baldur to death.
There you go.
This is what I came here for.
But with Zeus, it literally, like, this cuts you off at a certain point. With Zeus,
You can just do that forever, yeah.
Yeah. You pick that up real quick from the mirror.
Yeah, it is. That's bad.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to see how crazy this next one
the
gets.
next one's gonna get so much crazier, because, I mean, like, we're gonna actually be tearing through several gods, for sure.
Well, it is Ragnarok. So, I mean, we basically have to deal with the entire pantheon.
When do we get to God of War, Love and Thunder?
Please.
Oh my god.
He's beaten, Father. Not a threat.
Hey, we got character arcs. Character arcs coming all the way around.
You will not touch her.
I don't need your protection.
She looks like she needs protection.
I mean, like, if he didn't fuck with us.
Kid. Help yourself. Can you, Mother? No matter what I do, They won't stop interfering in my life.
I was just trying to protect you. I've made mistakes. I know. But you're free now. You have what you want.
Yeah, you can go get a job at
Try
McDonald's.
to find forgiveness. We can build something new.
Just go start working a minimum wage job.
Yeah.
We can't. Because I will never forgive you. You still need to pay for the lifetime that you stole from me.
I have paid. I have paid. But if that alone will make you whole, if seeing me dead will make things right,
So much for reasoning with him.
I won't stop.
All right.
I know.
What? No, Father!
I love you.
Why do you even care? You could have walked away.
The cycle ends here. Must be better than this.
That ain't dead.
And now you have your Ragnarok instigator.
Okay.
No, my boy! My dear sweet boy!
And yeah, I imagine we'll kill quite a few more in the next one than we did in this. It's only 3 in this game.
Yeah.
I will.
And the others are a Magnian movie.
down.
Yeah, see if we can get like a full-scale God Massacre going on the next one.
I mean, that's what 3 was. And
You think it'll be as big of a God Massacre as Nun Massacre will be a Nun Massacre?
I don't know, man. I guess it really depends on how many nuns we got. Or how many.
Every realm. And feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise.
He saved your life.
He robbed me of everything.
Yeah, just snap her neck too. Fuck this shit.
She couldn't. She can't get over it.
You were just an animal. Passing on your cruelty and rage, you will never change.
And you do not know me.
I know enough. Does he?
I mean, the amount of restraint, Kratos.
Boy.
He snapped Hera's neck for just talking a little bit of shit in 3.
I'm from a land called Sparta. I made a deal with the god that cost me my soul. I killed many who were deserving. And many who were not. I killed my father.
Who was one of the deserving ones, too?
Is this what it is to be a god? Is this how it always ends? Sons killing their mothers? Their fathers?
No.
Yep, that's what you'll grow up to do.
We will be the gods we choose to be. Not those who have been. Who I was is not who you will be. We must be better.
guess we're the bad guys now.
In her eyes, yes. But she could never make that choice. We should finish this journey while I still have strength.
Just gotta go spread those ashes in Jotunheim real quick.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yep. It's amazing how, like, much more overall
understand.
simple.
I know saving her was the right thing. But she seemed all evil at the end.
Not evil. You killed her son, lad. Her son. The death of a child is not something a parent gets over easily.
But he was gonna kill her.
She would have died to see him live. Only a parent can understand.
Would you let me kill you?
If it meant you would live. Yes.
Look, there was no easy choice. For anybody, brother. But I think we can all agree you did the right thing. The world's a better place.
Like, what's the
for fair.
Duat gonna look like?
Yeah, that's good.
If our time lasts.
Because you know we get into the afterlives too.
Back to Tyr's temple then.
Yeah, I can't wait to see
Last
some of the
time.
crazy Egyptian gods.
Jotunheim
Oh, I hope
awaits.
there's a big fight with Sobek.
I hope Anubis does the right round thing.
Why did
The
Baldur
gods of
save the
Egypt.
costume?
Where Anubis just spins in a circle.
You to Jotunheim would bring us cure. Lies, I'm sure.
Why did mistletoe break the spell?
Vanir magic is powerful, but its rules are slippery and elusive. I'm sure it makes sense if you...
No! I'm not finding the alchemist for you.
Here we go! I can't believe we're gonna see the giants.
Well, if things work according to plan... Go ahead and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way.
First of all, I'm getting this one to do it tomorrow.
No, we really are going this time.
I don't know, something's gonna come up. We're gonna get like stuck in traffic on the way there, you know, we're just gonna be sitting there in the interstate, a bunch of semi-trucks in front of us.
Oh, here we go.
Well, we're talking about how they need to add another lane.
Yep.
Boy, ahead. Get ready.
Oh, right.
I know the infrastructure in America
Got
is
it.
bad, but man.
Let's hope
Nine
this doesn't
rounds,
cause you to
that's
explode or
worth it.
anything.
Oh, hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
That's unpleasant!
Now, boy.
That's obvious. That's the door.
Alright, we don't need you anymore. I do assume that even past the end of this game, which like in the 3 years between the two games. I think so. I think
Are we gonna find Mavati in the next one?
I mean, I feel like in the trailers I've seen him just hanging from the belt still.
A word, please, before we continue. Listen, the last thing you two need up there's a decomposing heat ruin in the moment. Why not I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to
My
fight...
lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done
Sorry. We had to see this.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Fine, damn it. Fine.
Watch the head till we return.
I can do this. No, no, I can't.
Okay.
Why is he shaking it?
Like a baby.
Come.
I don't think you're supposed to shake babies.
Oh shit, I read the instructions wrong.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things you're really just not supposed to do with babies.
Here we go. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what they'll do for the design of Asgard.
Oh, yeah.
Because we didn't get to see that at all.
It's gonna be just like the Marvel movies.
I mean, I don't dislike that, but I don't think that's what
You're
they'll
gonna
go
fight
with.
the Destroyer.
Asgard.
Yeah, you're gonna love it, Sage.
Well, maybe it'll be like the Almighty Thor. You remember that movie, right?
Are you talking about the one where they like take turns shooting each other with the same Uzi in an alleyway?
Yeah,
That's
That's what the sequel's gonna be.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
Man. I'm glad we watched that.
We should watch that again.
We're on the giant's
Yeah,
fingers.
dude.
Yeah, you guys
I
really
can
want
see
to
the
watch
ice
that
peak
again?
ahead.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
that.
we might be the only people alive that have seen it twice.
We did it.
Well, I guess we won't be wrapping up early, but on
We
time.
did finish it,
Yeah. I mean, would you say you thought we had about 3 hours left? So we did.
And
clear through
we've
it.
just about done it in just
two.
over 2, so...
Yeah.
So, I think
We
that
started
probably
late,
is
too.
about
I
as
mean-
fast as we were going to get through it.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, I don't really see us having done it any sooner.
What are you
We
doing?
could have saved 5 minutes of me wandering around with big head, but
Well, 5 minutes ain't
5
gonna be
minutes,
too much.
5 minutes.
The Blades of Chaos is seared to his flesh originally.
Can we go now? We're
He doesn't understand at all how big of a moment for Kratos this is. It's like, can we get this moving?
What was that, his allowance?
No, it's the ashes. He's letting him carry them.
Uh-oh.
Carrier.
And his gauntlets are just back on.
Good shit.
Boy.
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
Yeah, the craftsmanship of this giant bridge is particularly inspiring.
Yeah, compared to the infrastructure
Anybody
in
here?
Helheim at least.
And no wonder the
What is
gods
this
were
place?
wars.
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all. Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
It is kind of their thing.
Yeah. Fucking pieces of shit.
I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened to them? Why'd Mom send us here?
One question is answered, and 2 more take its place.
Yeah, this place is a real dump.
Wait! Father! Something's happening.
You know, this like fucking sand is gonna fall away and reveal a bunch of cockroaches and everything.
It's your axe. It's smaller. Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants.
Oh shit, she murdered all the giants?
New giants? That's us. The first time we met the world serpent. But how?
Tiny-minded bullshit.
That just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
Oh.
Look, Father, they made a video game about us.
This is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know. She was a giant.
So Atreus is half god, half giant.
Oh, Oh shit, is he
half Greek god, half giant.
So is he like Greek Loki?
A giant. Why didn't she tell us?
She sent us here, knowing.
That's how he was able to learn the Jormungandr language so quickly.
Yeah.
Why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons. Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet.
So this is like an inverse Book of Henry?
We're so close to the end now.
How are you? Oh, well, no, I guess I do kind of...
Yes.
Did you see that movie?
No.
Ooh. Well, there you go.
Cool.
That's what her secret was the whole time.
Look, it's Mother's. She was
Imprint.
here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching.
So I really think they're gonna do some shit where either like we somehow from the future blow the horn. That one time when it happened like off screen and they were like, oh, who was doing that?
Right. There's a fucking layabout giant over there.
They're all dead.
Lazy bastard.
If you don't keep working, who's gonna pay for the funeral?
Father.
No.
So Jotunheim is just like a
Together.
Wasteland.
complete, yeah, like
Like
all the
all
giants are gone. They're all, as far as we can tell, dead. However, I wouldn't be shocked if there were giants alive because of, again, some time travel type shit that happens. Especially when, well, one, Norse mythology has time travel elements.
Yeah.
And God of War already specifically did time travel with the Sisters of Fate. I wonder if, like, spreading her ashes could have some, like, secondary effect that we're not aware of until the next game.
That wouldn't surprise me, yeah.
That somehow that does something in Jotunheim that we don't, you know.
Puts these fucking giants back to work.
I love you, Mom. The giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
And also, like, what does Odin really need with Jotunheim if the giants are dead anyway?
Right. And just imagine all that
The amount of
being
effort
waste.
they went to hiding it.
I get
Right.
that I was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part
They
mortal.
turn to stone when they die or something?
I guess there's just one thing I don't understand.
Because they don't look rotten.
My name on the wall. The giants called me Loki?
So, I mean, he just, that just is the Loki.
That's the name your
And-
mom wanted for you when you were born.
Faye, right?
She
Was the mother's name, Laufey.
But why?
And it's funny, in Norse mythology, they actually talk about, it's
Question for
very
you.
minor, but they reference
Let us go.
Laufey, Queen of the Giants, having a husband, like, and that giant is described at, like, there's not a lot about that giant, but he is described as being particularly wrathful and angry.
Oh, that fits.
even though. So it's like it's kind of cool how they
Kratos into that part of the story.
Yeah. It's like they found this perfect kind of thing where there's a kind of a character that exists that it just could be described the same way anyway.
Yeah, it's vague enough, so roll with it.
Yeah. Now we just have to get home.
Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people, or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh. So, why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
The Great Warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death.
Push-ups.
Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly.
Yeah, it's just like a 300.
But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. You missed it.
It's interesting too. So like I was listening to like lore like videos and like really kind of diving into it a little bit more. But to have Atreus be Loki, right? And then, but have so much of everything else kind of exist already, you are effectively removing Loki from most Norse mythology.
Yeah.
And it's like you take something like compare this and how well this is done to say something like Ring of Power and what that's missing though is they took like every Norse story, even a bunch of the short stories Mimir tells, and they took all of it and went, how does Loki being missing affect how this narrative plays out? And so a lot of the short stories are not the same as they are in actual Norse mythology because Loki is part of so many of them.
Interesting.
So they actually went out of their way to like figure out what every different bit of the narrative would be because of that, and they kind of reorchestrated every. It's like they're taking you make a change, you take the time to make sure that everything that change like reverberates back to has a new way of making sense. You know,
yeah, right.
Like, that's why this works so well.
But they didn't have the budget for that in that show.
No, no.
They only had $1 million.
Yeah, you can hire the most talented artists and writers in the world
for the most money, yeah.
And you'd have to spend probably more than a day, writing the script, work all that out, But nobody's got that kind of time.
Yeah, honestly.
They said they came up with the whole thing in one night.
Well, I mean, like, wouldn't you? I mean, like, what more did you need?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no way you could have put more work into it than that.
Yeah.
It's become something
A
else.
good day's work, Sage?
Yeah.
Not just any winter.
That's worth
The
$1
great
billion.
winter will span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Yeah, why go to all that effort, making one thing, like,
lots more snow.
fit smoothly and organically into a story, even though it's different from the original version, when you can just have a bunch of stuff that's different and not explain it.
Yeah, no, why would you go to any
I mean, why do you think Jeff Bezos owes you an explanation, Sage?
Yes.
He's Jeff Bezos, dude. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, you're nobody.
He's like Luther, first of all.
One day, he's gonna hear that you were talking shit about his show, and he's gonna come driving down this street, and he's gonna make people, like, deconstruct your house so you can drive through the empty lot, and they'll put your house back.
Just a couple sheets of the golden toilet paper he wipes his ass with probably protect you up for life.
Yeah.
I can feel it in his balls.
He wipes his ass with your net worth, dude.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, he also wipes his ass with my net worth.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, criticizing you.
Yeah, we're all nobody.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have no right to criticize the works of our betters.
Yeah, Jeff
Jeff
fucking
Bezos.
Bezos, dude. Like, that bald motherfucker, dude, he's...
Yeah, I mean, he almost got to space, you know, what have we done?
Yeah, dude. He went up there... He went up there and ruined the Twilight years of fucking William Shatner's life.
That is true. He said it was so disappointing.
Wow.
God damn it! I'm not finding the alchemy.
No, that woman who
she was the one who
never
shit
got
all
to
over
go
it.
to space or whatever. She was disappointed.
Yeah.
William Shatner came out like existentially destroyed. Like he went up there and saw the fragility of human life and came back like profoundly changed and depressed. Like,
I want to see that version of Captain Kirk.
Tell me again how Odin knew we were going to
Yeah,
live
that'd be
before we
interesting.
did.
Make the fight with the
Odin is
Gorgon
extremely clever, you see. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Helps him style himself as all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the future, control of his fate. He'd control every realm of every land in every world if he could.
God, he
Every
sounds like
potential
Zeus.
pocket of resistance, he seeks to eliminate. Even if you've never posed a threat before.
So it might be
One day
Odin
you
that is
might.
trying to wage war on all the other
It's not
pantheons,
important
even
how he knew before you did.
specifically.
It's important that he was right.
There's so many of Mimir's like little stories that you could theoretically
We're
like.
finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Bit drafty, maybe.
do you remember
It's a right
watching that
improvement
video
over
of
having
William
tree
Shatner
bark
when
in
he
your
came down
tattoo.
off that rocket, dude?
Yeah.
And just Jeff Bezos is sitting there hoping he'll tell him like how cool it was. And he's like, I realized how insignificant we are and how fleeting our lives are. And Jeff Bezos is like,
Time to
Well, what about my rocket?
yeah, it's cool, right?
Man, they're going back to living in the shithole.
It was kind of like that video made me feel like
Way ahead of you.
Jeff Bezos was at least as much a robot.
I don't think
as
he
Mark
took
Zuckerberg.
Mimir off his belt before he laid
He's
down.
just laying on his head.
It would have been funnier if you put Mimir on the other pillow.
that would be great.
Oh, God damn it. Wow, they were sleeping for years. I mean,
Dude, they did no repairs on their house after that moment. For years.
Yeah.
It was a hole in the roof for years.
Kratos isn't much of a hand.
Yeah.
But does he look like Chris Hemsworth?
No, this guy
He's
is.
a big, fatty, chunky boy.
There we go.
How am I supposed to take a Norse mythology product seriously if it doesn't have Himbo Thor?
Yeah, why can't the gods be sexy in this?
Yeah.
Why do they need to be?
Because how am I supposed to be entertained?
Yeah.
I mean, this is not Rings of Power, all right.
I wanted it to be.
Oh, are you telling me that that's not Thor? That's actually Sauron?
Yeah.
Dude, it's
I had
2022
the
in this
weirdest
game?
dream. It was ending.
They
And
said
Thor
present
came
day.
That's a good point.
The house.
Well, yeah.
It was only a dream.
Dan's really like yeah. up for that.
God damn it.
Are we onto something?
Yeah, dude. Has
think-
anybody considered this yet?
We will worry about it tomorrow.
I don't think that's what's going on then.
There are
What's
still
Kratos?
I
things we can
don't.
do.
Okay, in a movie, when it says present day,
Yeah.
it means present day.
Yeah, it doesn't mean the present day of the like movie, like time period or whatever.
It does, though.
No,
Not in
Yes,
movies.
that is
though.
what it means.
Not in movies.
Alex is 100% right.
Yeah.
Okay, but how can a movie come out and say present day, and then like 5 years later you watch the movie
Okay,
again?
okay. Is this 2018? I'm sorry. You're right.
God damn it.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, what are Kratos' views of the Trump presidency?
Yeah.
I don't think he cares. I think he would murder.
What happened in 2018? Anything?
Yeah. Is Trump gonna get impeached? Ask Kratos.
There's been following?
Yeah, is he been
Do you
following that?
think Kratos is like
Do
super
you think he watches
into...
CNN or Fox?
Or C-SPAN? I can see Kratos sitting down for some C-SPAN.
You think he's got that kind of patience, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think he does.
He probably does those.
He just has a pile of busted TVs
Probably has
behind
those
his
call-in.
house.
Probably does those call-in shows. Where he's like,
You think so?
yeah, where he's like, hi, and then they're like, Kratos is calling in from
Saskatchewan?
Yes, Saskatchewan.
The faraway magical land of Saskatchewan.
Oh God, I can't think of a place less magical.
And he probably doesn't watch politics. He probably just watches the Central World.
As a person who has seen Saskatchewan with their own eyes, it's not
magical.
No.
Oh man, I haven't seen it.
Well, I mean, did you inspect it very thoroughly, or did you just drive through it?
I mean, hours of driving through it.
Well, yeah, but did you go out and see if there are like any ferry circles out there?
Yeah,
Or...
you didn't actually like go walk around. And
Yeah, like
do you know what the speed limit in Canada is, dude? We crawled across Saskatchewan. I promise.
But did you go and explore? I mean, you just went down a road.
Yeah, well, I went down the only road in Canada.
The only road in Canada?
No, quite literally.
No, I know.
Like, I did. I drove.
Why that South Park joke is so funny is because it's true.
I drove the only road in Canada.
All right. Well, on that note.
Do you know the magic happens off-road?
I don't know. Maybe.